KELOLAND truckers are feeling pain at the pump from the ongoing events unfolding in the Middle East.
The conflict in Iran has caused diesel prices to rise, forcing companies to find ways to save on fuel costs. Perry Groten finds out how one Sioux Falls trucking company is dealing with this diesel dilemma in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
Dan Cameron of Laverne, Minnesota, has been answering the call of the open road for the past 46 years.
The freedom and just not being in an office every day.
Cameron's office is inside the cab of his semi, which hauls a trailer he leases from K&J Trucking.
Average about 600 miles a day, and that's basically a 10, 11-hour day.
But Cameron, like other long-haul truckers, is experiencing sticker shock at the diesel pump.
Everything was getting pretty normal, even, and you can plan ahead. But as you know, the world changes, it changes every day, and all of a sudden it's $1 more than it was last week.
Volatile diesel prices are nothing new to the trucking industry.
This isn't the first time we've seen $6, $7 a gallon fuel, and it won't be the last, I'm sure.
But truckers say what's different this time is how suddenly the prices rose.
You get further out east, and it can be hitting $6, $6.50.
Companies pay truckers a fuel surcharge to ship their products. That helps offset some of the added fuel costs for the truckers. But eventually, that cost is passed down to the consumer.
So at some point in time, I'm going to pay for it, and you're going to pay for it, and yeah.
Truckers who are on the road have gotten a lot more selective about when and where they fuel up in order to pay the lowest price possible for their diesel.
We do have a wonderful app through our fuel card system that will point out all of the fuel discounts we have along a route that you choose. And so they'll know, our drivers will know where the cheapest place and the best place is to get fuel.
Regular maintenance is another way for truckers to save on fuel costs.
Just making sure my truck is well maintained, tires are inflated, you know, to keep your truck running smooth. That way you save more, you get more miles to the gallon.
Trucking companies don't have the option of not delivering product when fuel costs are high.
We're primarily a food transporter, so yes, of course. Yeah, we're hauling meat and frozen foods and all kinds of stuff. So if we don't move, you guys don't eat. It's that simple.
Diesel prices won't suddenly plummet even if the conflict in the Middle East were to end overnight.
The story is, you know, goes up fast, comes down slow. That's kind of normal. And we do a lot of discussion with truck stops. We have chosen truck stops. We have good discounts in place. That makes a big difference.
Cook says the higher diesel prices hit smaller trucking companies hardest because they don't have the leverage to negotiate deeper discounts with suppliers. Cameron says he expects diesel will eventually become more affordable. But in the meantime, he and other truckers will deal with the uncertainty over what they'll be paying for fuel moving forward.
I mean, it's a bit of a challenge, but life is a challenge. So you just got to go with, as we say, go with the roll.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Perry Groten.
K&J Trucking has a 10,000-gallon diesel tank on site so truckers can fuel up before heading out on their routes.
The company always keeps 2,500 of those gallons in reserve. The tank is refilled every week.